Hey, how you doing? So it's also worth considering, if you watch my last training video, this is trading view. We're looking at ultimately the downward trend in the market, but the bounce is looking at reversals, or as ultimately we have a downward trend, but then it's looking at the bounce, I presume. So how it comes out of the comes back out. So we've got and let me just then do another line. I don't know how to make this line different, but let's give it a go with this. So this one, as you can see, in this instance is a decent size bottom bounce, if you will, consolidation breakout arguably, but the bounce technically is here. And then the way that we can look at seeing when we would potentially enter is, you've got strong buying momentum here. It's buying at every level, goes that low. Then we've got a doji candle where it's confused. Then here we have upwards and down. But based upon what's happening, I don't know that this is a range expansion bar because there's a presence of wicks. But yeah, the market's confused, so I'm not really sure as much about that one. But let's continue and have a look at some of the, if you will, the bottom bounces. I don't know if there's a way to, probably there is, to adjust the chart so that we can look. Okay, cool. So this is interesting actually. So let's just try and analyze what's happening here. So is this a bottom bounce? I mean, it is trending downwards and the market appears confused, but I wouldn't enter with that because there's opens and close at a higher, lower, but there's not a clear visual look at greens. So this could be a consolidation breakout, I presume. You would enter here because you look at the last several candles. Maybe enter here even potentially because that's a strong buying candle, but then there's a doji there. But if we look at the last several candles, it's good. So you could argue that you could enter here and then come up in that way. So potentially here there's an argument to be had for a consolidation breakout potentially. So that's just interesting. So consolidation breakouts are when you have consolidation breakouts and continuation breakouts. I beg your pardon. This is a continuation breakout, which is, it's a continuation of an upward trend, but you need to look at evidence of a second leg. So with that in mind, if that's a first leg, maybe that's a second leg, or that's, yeah, maybe it isn't actually. So I'm not sure about that one. So let's have a look at evidence of a continuation. Let's just have a look at an evidence of a couple of all of them, to be honest with you. So here, no. So this is the Apple stock. Okay, cool. So this, now here would be maybe the start of a bottom bounce potentially. So you would have it there and it lasts couple of days before it reverses, so that would be a good example of a potential bottom bounce there. We'd mark that, let's just say green again, and then you could argue that this is a, I forget the name, consolidation, and this is a continuation consolidation breakout, because it's just a choppy sideways market, because it's going green. Greens and reds in succession are typically, I think, a good indication of it. And then we see a strong kind of buying signal here. Yeah, I think so. It's got a smaller wick at the bottom, at the top, which is important. So you could, if you wanted to, potentially enter here, but you probably wouldn't, because you want to enter at the second leg. So this is leg one. You could say that's the first leg and that's the second leg, and then you maybe enter there and then go up from there. So that might be the place where you'd want to enter on the second leg. Yeah. So these are some insights into the, I get the names confused. I'm looking at my notes. The continuation breakout, which is up, basically continuation of up, consolidation, which is sideways, and this is a bottom bounce. There you go. Thank you, and hope this is helpful.